Hellboy grabbed me by the scruff of the neck there, and I've been doing a few videos on that. But I was aware that I hadn't finished the end of this first volume of Rival Consoles. That's a gig I'm going to. What's this called? Void Rivals. Sorry. Um. So yeah, I was like, I need to get back into it. Like, I guess sometimes there's that thing of like when you're not going back to something, I think it could be on the way out. The story could be on the way out. Like, it's almost like if I was going into a comic book store to buy these issues, I probably would have dropped this by now, potentially. Although the artwork is so good that I might hang in there. But I think what's really bothering me now in this issue, like, I don't want to be like just complaining, right? But this is kind of like just, is this character likable? I can't even remember his name, right? Now there is, like, there's some cool scenes at the end of the story here. Like, I really love this. Like, he got betrayed by the other character, Solila, I think her name is. I can't remember this guy's name. She betrays him, and he's ends up in this position where he's been tortured, right? And his glove is gone, and he's trying to escape. And then it looks like this underground, like this little kid turns up, kind of like this, like, you know, just a little kid with he kind of crawls into a space, and he's got all his gear, and he's like, you know, come on, I'm gonna get you out of here. Releases his kind of shackles and gets his clothes on, you know, like some really cool storytelling here. And I love this where they go into the crawl space, kind of, it's like a little computer game or something, and the glove is helping them get out, like, and they come out here, they're going under a grate where the soldiers are. Like, it's all really cool. Like even these little kind of nuggets of the environment, like that kind of triangular passageway there, and the funky shaped like tiles and stuff, like, it's all really cool. Like, and then I love this where they drop down into like a little sewer area, and they're going through little tight spaces, and then like it looks like a water just flowing off the edge here. They're jumping across, and they go up into this ladder. So there's this whole cool like escape, and he comes up to these like underground people, and that's all beautiful and really cool. Like I did say before, the story is very like, you know, they just do this, they do that, you know, it's like they're just kind of, I don't know what it is, it's the masks. It's hard to get into these characters, but like what happens here just puts me off this character completely. Like the male character, like so like this group are basically saying, we want you to you know, like, we've pulled you out, we want you to listen to us. They're kind of like they're trying to reunify the two peoples on this galactic ring thing that have been kind of forced into a situation where they hate each other, even though they're the same. And this character, right, he's like, I just want to find these lines, because it's really kind of yeah, they're like, we don't want you to betray your people, we want you to help us, right? And he's like, I'm not listening to anything until I see Solila. You rescued me, rescue her. So his glove, right, he's basically saying, so these people just pulled him out, right? And he's like, I'm not even going to talk to you unless you release the person who betrayed me, right? It just makes no fucking sense, like. And even his glove, which is like super intelligent and helps him and everything, the glove is like, are you sure about that? Like, and he's like, quiet. And then she's like, the head of this resistance, like, Jesus, she looks a bit she looks a bit rough there. She's like, are you serious? Didn't she betray you already? She's the reason you were tortured. And he's like, it's complicated. Whatever it is you want. No Solila, no deal, right? So, like, this gets worse. It gets so worse, right? Then you cut to her she's helped escape, right? And she's brought, like, then there's just another scene here. So yeah, right, she's brought back to the main guy, right? The guy who insisted. And she comes out, she's almost like in shock. You did this? And he's like, you would have done the same for me. And she's like, I would not. And he goes, well, now that I've done this, you will. If there's a next time, I probably won't. He's like, couldn't you just lie? Like, this guy is the biggest bitch. I mean, like, he's not appealing. He's not, as a man, right? This is not an appealing character. This is the most whipped kind of like, I don't even know if he's a feminine. Maybe he was just, I don't know. It's just he's an awful character, like, and I'm not rooting for this person at all, like, and even her, like she's got no gratitude. He insisted on getting her safe, and she's just like, nah, I wouldn't rescue, like. So like, I've just, I don't know, I just cannot warm to these characters, even though they wear fucking masks most of the time, like. Now, like, there's, like, I really don't want to be overly negative, but I'm just passionate. It's like such good artwork. Like, the artwork is amazing. And I just wanted to kind of note one other scene on this video, and then I'll leave it at that, right? I don't, like, so this is the end of chapter 1. There's a big escape, a big chase scene, and like some really cool action. And they're traveling up more north to the top of the ring, like, and this was a really nice kind of way to world build and just get you into this ring and how it's all fits together, like, because you see here, like, they run off and they come into this really dark area where there's like no life, no civilization, and they climb up here. But this was the page that really kind of grabbed me, and it's rough, but it's like it just pans out right from where they are, and you can see this. There's almost like a grey band in the middle, and then when you go back here, you've got the two sides where the ring meets, and then there's just this block of wasteland, like. So they've just gone into it, like. Now that could, I don't know, that wasteland could be the size of Europe or you know, Russia or something. I'm not really sure, like, but they've kind of ventured in there, and now they have to travel across that, like. So I really loved that kind of world building, which I thought was amazing. And like the final scene, like, very underwhelming for the end of a, like, this kind of head guy is like, well, I like him because he's like, even though they went into this wasteland, let's not presume they're dead, because they're pretty resourceful. And so I was like, good, at least he didn't say, nah, they're dead, leave them. But then he's like, we need to awaken this hunter, and his men are like, are you sure? And he's like, we must revive Proximus. And then it's over, and it's just like, who's Proximus? It's not an exciting way to end the first volume, I don't think, like. But look, I've complained enough. I think maybe I'm getting passionate because I do love the art, and like, Transformers is a cool universe, and I know there's the Daniel Warren Johnson Transformers series that I want to get into. And I did put a post on Reddit seeing what other people thought, and people were kind of saying stick with it, you know, it gets really good, like. But just that main character, the male character, both of them actually, they're just not nice people. They're just not, I don't really want to root for them or have them I guess succeed. So I'll leave it at that.